what is inside the variable. You can just different kinds of. And in JavaScript, there are so many ways to declare a variable. Let, let, var, yes. But for the sake of this video, I'm not using maybe as we proceed, I will give you the reason why. This is actually var and let. Var, var and let are almost for many reasons. Var wasn't compatible. There are so many limitations to var. Declare a variable, and this way, this is considered as the old way of declaring a variable, and is no longer used by most developers. Using let and cons. So as we proceed, you get to see the reason why you want to use let and why you want to use cons to declare your bucket. When I mean bucket, I mean variables. So because variables are bucket. So when you understand that, so let's say, let me start with let. Let user. Now let user. Let me call it username. Let me just say username. Now let username. Let user. So what is this? This username is seen. This username is our bucket. Is our bucket. Is our bucket, which is a variable. So this username is our bucket. So we have declared a variable here, and the name of the variable is what? Username. So this username is, you can look at it as a bucket, and here you want to store everything that you can store everything concerning user's name inside this bucket. So you have declared a variable with this let keyword username, and for now we haven't assigned any value. So we move forward and say, okay, username equals to what? You can say savior. So savior now is what? Is now the value. Savior is now what? The value that we are storing this inside this variable. You understand? So variable username is holding what? Savior. So each time, if I want to see savior, I can just say username and it will give me what? Savior. So that is just that. And this is assignment operator. I'm assigning this value to this. So with this assignment operator, will enable me to assign this value to this. So let's continue. So I can decide to say, okay, let's say my age equals to what? 70. So 70, and this 70 is what is the value that is being assigned to my age. So anytime I need age of this savior, I will just call my age and it will give me what this value 70. So I would not want to go more deep, and there are so many. You can declare as many variables as you want in year. And let me quickly say something before we proceed. So if you notice that I declare this with a double quote, now let me declare another one. Let's say let's school school school. This is my school. Okay. Let us record it. Let us record it. So you can see that here we have double quote, and here we have single quote, and here we have no code, it's just normal. So the reason why here you can declare a variable. If you want to declare a string variable, you use this is what is called string. You can either use double quote or single quote to declare a string, to declare a variable string. So for you to declare a number type variable, which here is a number type variable, you don't need single quote or double quote for that. So that is what I wanted to show you. So you can use this example to declare as many variables that you want, and this thing will start making sense to you. The moment you discover, you understand that variables are just buckets where you store your information and you can get it back anytime that you want. Okay, so let's proceed. And that is for let. And let me quickly, that is for let keyword of let pattern of declaring a variable. So let's look at the cons. I want to say city. Okay, guys, let's look at the. We're talking about this pattern of declaring a variable, which is let. So let's look at the different pattern of declaring a variable, and which is cons. So before you get to understand why we are using let and cons. Now, if you want to declare a variable that you know that this value will not be changed in the future. Okay, let me look at my screen like this. Will not be changed in the future, or this value is not changeable. For example, like you know that your date of birth cannot be changed. Your date of birth remains your date of birth, it doesn't change. Yes, so you can decide to use a cons variable to declare it. So this is the different way of why you should use cons. So you want to declare a variable that maybe color. You can decide to use, color red is red, black is black. And this color does not change except you want to change them. And that is when you use, for you, if you don't want to change those declaration that you made, you use cons. So let's use cons as birthday, and this birthday will be taking, let's say, 27 27, let's say 27 of, today is what, let me use today's date. Today is 16 of October 2023. Okay. So this is for birthday. So you declare your variable, birthday variable with the keyword constant because you know it's not changeable. So I want to declare another variable called my age. You say it is what? 30. So let me use age here. So we call it 30. So call it 80. Let me use something close to my age. So you call it 80. And now you know that age is what is a constant variable. You can decide to change, maybe you want to declare anything that you want to declare that you know that this value will not change in the future. I'm just looking at something I can name, maybe permanent address, something like this. Permanent address, permanent address. So just use something. Now if you want to just declare anything that you know that you will not change. For example, permanent address, anything that you know that you will not change in the future. Permanent address is fine. Permanent address. What did I just do? Can you imagine? Address. Okay, let me use that. Let me not use that. And this is maybe the address. Maybe 21, blah blah blah, streets. So you declare a variable that you know the value will not change. Now the thing is that in cons, let me quickly do something here. And you want to do let's say let's say 90. And you find out that you are having error, and the error will be, let's look at the error here. The problem here, cannot redeclare block scope variable. Cannot redeclare. So when you are declaring variable with a constant keyword, you cannot redeclare it. You cannot redeclare it. Maybe yes. So it's not permitted. Alright. So you cannot redeclare. So you cannot redeclare a constant variable. Now let's look at this. Let's my equals to so that is just that. Now I want to quickly show you guys the beauty of lets and variable. Now let's say I want to declare variable here. Say with a variable keyword, variable, say state. Let me call it state, and I'm giving it a value of say The state is Lagos. Now I can still do state and call it what? And call it rivers. Now, now look at. I think this is one of the limitations between uh, var and let. Now, if if I come back to here, I can't have let my age equals to. I can't. It's not working. It won't work because you are seeing an error here. Cannot redeclare block scope. But here we have var state, var state river. So this var state is Lagos, and this same var state. That these are two variables, state and state. Yes, state and state. Two different variables. Two different variables. I don't know if you understand. This is a variable called state and another variable called state. And var, you can do that with var, but you cannot do with let. The only way you can do this with let is when you remove this let. Now, 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 like I said, these are two different variables. Two different variables created with the same name. Now, this is a variable, my age. Then, what this are not, I am not redeclaring this same variable here. I am only changing the value from 70. Now, my age was holding 70. But at this point, I am now saying, okay, my age don't hold 70 again, hold 90. Still the same variable, but I'm changing the value. It's different from this. These are two different variables, state and my state, which is, it doesn't sound normal. Like in one house, you are calling two persons the same name, there will be conflict. Like if two persons are answering Savior, and sometimes you can call me Savior, you can just say Savior, and be like, who are you calling? Are you calling, is it me or the other Savior? It doesn't make sense. Just look at it that way. It doesn't make sense. Two different variables, the same name. Oh my God. So that was the reason why I think it's one of the limitations of var. And it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. So, okay. So you can see, now let me show you the difference between, let me quickly show you what this is in use. Now I have h, like I said, look at, we are having error already. This is 30. No, okay. So that is just that. We proceed. So but once you start understanding this, this thing start making sense over time, and JavaScript start making sense, and you be like, wow. Okay. Now now you cannot actually understand what is happening without displaying what you are doing in the terminal. Here is my terminal, and as a good JavaScript, you need to display what you are doing in the terminal. Either you are displaying it in the terminal or you are showing it in the browser, in the console, in the console log area, in the inspect area of your browser. But I won't do that for this. For now, I will just use my terminal to run what I'm doing. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So let me quickly, let me show you something. For me to do that, I'll just write load. Where am I? Let me not do that. Now look at my directory. Look at where I am. Okay, let me do this first. Note main. This is main. Note main dot yes. Nothing is coming up. Nothing is coming up. Now is now even I'm having error. So it's telling me error. Can't find module. Blah 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 this. Understand? So yes. So you need to understand where you are before you start saying what you want to do. So look at where I am now. Look at my directory. I am in class 1, but this main.js is not in class 1. I think this video is actually taking much time because maybe I have to split it and post it. And I don't want it to be like this long. So I'm taking time to explain so that you will understand what is going on. I don't want it to be fast. So let's continue. So look at the directory I am in directory of class 1, and which is a different directory of where this file is. So for me to get that, for me to target this file, I have to I have to go to that place. So doing that, I have to cd into. So I have now cd into what? Javascript. So if you want to, this terminal is another way. Maybe I will make a video on this later. So I want to see the directory I can just type pw present working directory. So it's not showing me my working directory, and I have to okay, node because I'm here now. Now say main.js. Now you can see we don't have that error again, but nothing is showing. Now the reason why nothing is showing is because you have not actually said, I want to see this, I want to see this, I want to see this. So you you tell the browser, show me this. You tell the terminal, say, show me this. So for you to do that, you just come here and do your console log. Now console log, what do you want to console log is what? Username. Okay, username. So once you come back here, I want this thing to be good so that people will see. So once you come here, right? Let me claim this guy. Let me leave it there. Node main.js. So what you will see is Savior. So now the reason why you are seeing Savior and you are not seeing other ones, now look at this. We have Savior. Savior as what? Username. Now you are saying from your where you say console of username, and here is giving you Savior. This is a variable. You are calling, say, give me what I have in this variable, and it's giving you what is in that variable, is in that bucket. And what is in that bucket is what? Savior. So I'm saying, give me, this is me, give me what is in this bucket. Give me, I want to see, give me, show it to me. And the computer understand it. Okay, you want to see what is in this bucket. This is it. Save you. Okay. So I can change this place. Let me say. Let me quickly. I can change it to what? School. No, we have school. Then when you start understanding this, the thing start to make sense. So I can change it to node main.js. And what you see here is what college. Now college is I'm telling you, give me what you have, what is in this bucket, which is the bucket here is school. Give me what is in that bucket, school, and it's giving me what? College. College is what? Is the value that is attached. That is the value, is the item that is inside this bucket. School. Alright? I think this is making sense already. And if today is making this sense, and I wonder how others they will make sense. Will make sense. So guys, please subscribe to this channel and you get to see more video about this. Thank you guys. So now let's look at what happened here. What do you think will happen here? I have my age 70. It has a value of what? 70. And I have my age with a value of 90. What do you think will happen here? Let's quickly see. Are we going to have are we going to have are we going to have 70 and 90 display on this place on the terminal? Let's see. Let's see. Or are we going to have 70 display, or are we going to have 90? So this, let's see. So we now do my age. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. So alright. And I'm saying node. Node. Even though I don't put the this thing, you see what? Even though I don't put the main doctors. Now look at what happened. Wow. Wow. So I'm actually asking for my age and it's giving me 90. Come on. 90? Boy. Boy. Okay. Let's take a look. I am saying okay, my age is what? 70. But I'm saying okay, I don't want this bucket to hold 70. Change it to what? 90. This guy is now holding 90. 70 is no longer there. 70 is gone. So anytime I ask for this guy, my age, this bucket, he will give me this. Now let's take a look. Okay, because I will be running off very soon. Let me just console and log this birthday. You understand what this is, why this is happening. Okay. So call it a day and move on. It's almost 2 hours already. So I want to do something. Birthday. Birthday, and we have good. So this will give me what? This. So this is giving me this. The birthday or date of birth. So it's giving me this. Now I want to. So if I console or log this P address. So let's see what we have. Okay. So we are having 29 Nippon Street. So that is that, and let's do something. Let's do something here. And the same way let's see what will happen in constant keyword, then we use constant. We actually did this and this. So let's do the same thing here. H, and we say H is what? 50. You see, we are having error again. Now look at the error we are having. Look at the error we are having. Unexpected keyword. Come on now. So, okay, I think, okay, that is fine. That's what I wanted. I don't know. Coding can be mad sometimes. So, okay, now I want to console or log age. Let's see what we have. Age. Okay, now, are we going to have 80 or 50? So let's see. So you see we are having error. And the error is what? Look at the error. Look at the error. That's what I was saying. Now, age equals 50. Assignment to constant variable. You cannot change a constant, or you cannot reassign a constant variable. So that is one of the reasons why we are having this error. So a constant variable cannot be reassigned, but the let variable declared with let keyword can be reassigned. So you should know when to use constant variable depending on what you want to declare, and you should also know when to use let variable. I've shown you, I've explained what a variable is and what is assignment operator, and these are the value that is attached to this variable. And the variable is a bucket that we store items in. And I told you the difference between var and let. Between var and let. Then I also explained why we use let and why we should use const. So guys, thank you. We will end today here, and tomorrow, same time, we're having another code challenge and on JavaScript for 30 days. And this coding is actually for beginners, people that want to learn JavaScript and people that are finding it difficult to understand JavaScript. So I will proceed. As we proceed, we get to do more and review this stuff. Thank you. Please subscribe to this my channel, and see you guys tomorrow.